Hello everybody, this is Frogman and welcome back to Levitated. Last episode we set off and did a massive craft that got us a fusion coil ring and a fusion control computer to be able to do a little bit of goofiness around. And I've since done a little bit more researching and looking through the system and realized that I think what we're probably next going to be looking at doing is another miner. So I haven't done a whole lot in between episodes. Actually, all I did was just run a bunch of stuff so that we could actually make the parts pieces that we need to be able to do this. Let's kick our quest book open and take a look. Our next thing, as far as I know, is going to be moving this direction towards quantum tunneling. Yes, we have a whole bunch of stuff up here, and I probably should get into working with these, and I think we're going to spend a good couple of episodes playing with this mess, so I'm going to leave it alone. I want to kind of finish this tree out at least a little bit so that we can start doing a few things. So the next thing is Quantum Quarry from Extra Utilities, and I actually kind of like these things. They've been a fun thing to play with over the many years it exists. So quantum tunneling. Well, what's it going to take to get into quantum tunneling, you probably ask? Well, let's sit down and take a look at this. So Quantum Quarry is pretty simple, easy to do, and the reason why I think we're pointed at this direction is because of the fact that each one of those requires a platinum pickaxe, and I believe that's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 pieces of platinum. So let's start with that, and then we'll look at the actual controller for it. So the advanced alloy plates we can do, the stone burnt we can do, end rods are all over the place. I probably have probably a dozen or so in here right now. Platinum pickaxes, of course, we're going to need a bunch of this. So in order to get the platinum, we're going to be doing this pretty much the hard way until we get an easier way of doing it. So it's going to be this: wolfram cells and beryllium cells. I'm going to just go ahead and say that I already crafted a bunch of that. So we'll grab a stack of the wolfram cells, and I hope we have at least a stack of beryllium cells to play around with. So that should get us enough to mess around with things for a little while. And yeah, I done ruined the lighting up here, didn't I? Where is my a box? Let's just put a little bit of lighting up here. I don't need these clowns bothering us for right now. So boop and boop and boop and boop, and then that's really weird. They shouldn't have spawned up here, but whatever. All right, so the fun part about this thing, give me my box before I lose it, is that it requires a lot of power to be injected into the system in order to be able to work. Now, as far as I know, this is actually a power generator. However, we're not going to use it for power generation. We're going to use it to produce materials for us. So once it gets juiced up and ready to go, technically, I believe this thing can actually self-support itself as far as moving and doing things. So we're going to do a little bit of time. We're going to let that thing run for a little while and hope we're actually going down at this point, aren't we? I'm going to have to do, let's see, doot, and maybe doot. Is that going to work? No? I played with this in a test world, and it did get finally done, so it should finish all the way down. And I think, like I said, we can do something like that, maybe. Now, granted, this stuff's only good for 20,000 RF a tick, and the only thing we can possibly do with this at this point is possibly run a separate system. So transfer limit has been disabled. We are now pushing, I hope that gets enough stuff. So we've already produced one. We may have a problem here. I may have to try to figure out another way of making more power. Let's go ahead really quickly and toss a couple of flux points on that. I know I already said to make 2 of them, so that's a plug. Back up. No, I want a flux point. 2 of these, please. Go. That's going to take a second until it gets to that point where it fails, and then I do it again. Because of the recipe, I probably could fix that, but I don't really care. Make another one. I thought I told it to make one. Thank you. 2 more points, and then we'll see if 30,000 RF a tick on every corner is enough to get this working. So let's get rid of you guys. I just don't want this to sit here and screw around and fail because I don't have enough power. I don't know what that was all about. And disable limit. Are you catching any power at this point? No, you're going downhill. Why? Mainly because it's probably not as good as it needs to be. I don't know. We're still working. It's just going to take it a while. I understand it's going to take it a while, and like I say, the buffer got filled up and everything should be working. I'm assuming we're fine. I don't know. We're gonna let it run and see, but that's enough for one of those pickaxes. And I'm guessing probably what I may have to do is pull some of this stuff out and let it charge a little bit. No, it's going downhill. Of course, we're crafting right now. Whatever. We'll leave that alone, and we'll worry about those. It can sit there and do whatever it needs to do. We need that to run for quite a long time so that it can actually get some of this stuff done. So, like I said, I'm assuming that's probably not going to function correctly, or something else is going to be screwed up, or however this wants to work. But what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the next thing. So, let's see. I thought I thought I checkmarked you guys. So we're going to need 6 of these once the time comes. This is going to be a little while. I kind of want to work towards this as quickly as possible. The next fun part, and it's the part that I don't care for, I guess, at this point. We're going to need to be able to make a magical snow globe and helium plasma cells, which again is going to be some deuterium and some helium-3. Now, helium-3 I think we can probably make simply with some endstone dust. So let's see, or helium cells. Do I have any helium cells left? I have 40. Well, let's process those because I don't think we're going to need anything else out of that. That can go in here. Is that where that goes? I can't read. Helium-3, and do you not like the fact that you have cells in there? That's silly. There we go. Did that make one? All right, so that's going to make a couple of those. That made one whole cell. Beautiful. All right, let's go grab some endstone then and grind it up. And have that craft a couple hundred at this point because we should be able to do that. I wonder if that'll grind. And then this should be able to be put in here, correct? And you can make us a bunch of endstone dust. Does this work? No, of course not. Why would it work? It's fine. Let's get this over with. $16 per plus 2 plus helium-3. Is it a guaranteed every time? Beautiful. So, yeah, we just need a few of those. Again, I'll just go ahead and make a bunch of it just because why not? 1, 2 stacks of that plus some cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have lots of cells because I keep making cells. So that processed all of this. So endstone, cell. No. That'll work on this. That should be, oh no, I didn't set that up. Hang on a minute. Let's set this to out on the bottom. And escape out on the bottom, escape out on the bottom, and escape out on the bottom. And then I need to do this. You should be functional now. You good now? Good deal. Okay, cool. So we'll let that run for a little while. Once again, just all the fun stuff that exists in this world to try to keep things working. And I keep making that stuff. I think we're pretty good to go at that point. Did you already run that endstone? Wow, okay. We'll get rid of the rest of it then. I really need to put a thing up here. I really, really need to put an anchor up here. And then I can take those helium cells and run them through that as well. But we'll worry about that in a second. So how is this doing? Let's take a look real quick. It's probably out of power. We've managed to craft 8. We need 10 more. So we'll just let it keep crafting. All right, so the helium plasma cells. How do I make? Helium plasma cells are made in fusion control of helium and deuterium. Deuterium is going to be hydrogen, and hydrogen we can make with an industrial electrolyzer using what? Water? Sulfuric acid? No. Hydrogen cell, electrolyzer, electrolyzed water or bauxite or methane. How do I make this? Just water cells? Do I have any water cells? How was I doing that? Oh, I remember. Give me a couple of these and... Okay, upstairs. Let's go do this. We'll run this through. This... No, is it this one? Yes. Industrial electrolyzer with some water. That'll make the electrolyzed water. And then we go down there and go get it. I really should make a remote, but I'm such a lazy fool. So, stack of that. Oh, that does work. Good. So it reaches. Nice. Do that. And then that'll take a little bit to make some hydrogen. That'll make us a whole bunch of hydrogen. How are we doing over here? We got our 18 made, or is this broken completely? I'm assuming once it runs out of power, it'll probably quit, but it's just kind of sitting there happily running, so maybe it is working right now. I don't know. Okay, whatever. We'll let that go. How much more stuff do we need? So the helium plasma is going to require that, right? So helium 3 cells. Let's go see how many of these we can get rid of. Did you make one? There it goes. Okay, cool. And then we'll just put these in here for now. Ow. No, don't touch it. Quit doing that. Okay, cool. Put those away, put that away. The helium can go away. Where are we now at this point? So we should be able to make this. We only need to make one of them. I don't know why I got so crazy with it, but that's fine. We're working on deuterium. Deuterium is going to be industrial centrifuge by taking hydrogen again. So where's this hydrogen? I have no idea. Why is it not coming out? I hope it didn't empty. Uh-oh. Crap. Did I already have that set up to get rid of that? Yes, I did. Well, we can do that all over again. How are we getting that before? Bauxite dust. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll redo all that then. Alrighty. Now we're making a little bit of deuterium. Just in case we need to make a bunch of it. I don't know how much we're going to need eventually, so who knows? We'll just put all these back in here. Just get those out of here. We don't need them right now. Well, if we need to craft something, we need to craft something with it. So that should get us to the point where we can do something with those. So again, helium, and I'm purposely putting off the other thing for right now. Helium plasma cell is going to be deuterium. How much deuterium did we get? Deuterium 6, which is fine. We don't need any more than 1, I think, at this point, because I'm only ever going to probably ever run one of those things. We need what? 2 more? We'll let that sucker run for just a little bit. And then I will run this stuff through this, hopefully. And then we'll see where we go at that point. Alrighty, so there's 18 platinum dust. Let's toss in these guys, and then we'll let this run for a little bit. That's going to take another, what is it, about a minute to make. I just want to make sure that we have all of these little things built before we get too silly about it. So, you, sir, you're a good furnace. How about you? You're a good furnace. Is this how we're supposed to cook these? How are we supposed to cook these? Use on this is going to be, yeah, why didn't that start cooking unless it already had something in it? Go. Oh, crap. We did it again. I really got to quit doing that. Really got to quit doing that. And platinum ingots, those will get delivered into the system. I suppose at this point, let's go ahead and knock down a recipe for the things. Actually, do I really want to waste the time on those? So these are going to require what? 4 per, and there's 4 of them, or 6 of them. I believe. I want you to make nope. Go. Stone burnt we probably have plenty of. As soon as this finishes one of these, we're done. So I'm just going to quit with that and let you keep working on those because that's going to be something I need right now. Once again, all I need is one of them. And again, I know there's a big thing I'm going to have to go do right now. So let's see. Platinum. Yay, platinum. Where are the platinum pickaxes? We'll just go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Come on. Where did you go? Are we still cooking over here? Slowly but surely cooking. How many more platinums? It's going to be a second. Come on. I love that system. It's so slow. I don't know how I've managed to put up with this whole time. It works really well, but it's just, you know, just spread it out a little bit more. Maybe it'll happen a little bit faster. I don't know. I done screwed up and left the... Wow, that thing fills up fast. Everybody's running pretty hard. We're making cakes and we're burning fires and we're doing things. One more on that. Cool. There's 6 of those. We can put those away. And this to that to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. That's the fun part. The really, really, really fun part, I know I've got iridium alloy plates and things and stuff like that, is this gentleman. Now, read that thing right there. The snow globe has gathered enough information about our world and is now active. In order to craft one of those things, you need to craft a regular snow globe, and then we get to spend some time wandering around in the overworld. So I think the only thing we're going to be short is a snowball. Well, I think I can craft a snowball. I have a stack of snowballs. What are you not happy about? Oh, I need some of that too. Give me a little bit of that grass block. We can do it that way. Can I craft it now? Thank you. All right, we need to visit every biome on its list. So, end, forest, jungle, magical, oh boy, mountain, nether, ocean, plain, sandy, snowy, and swamp. So, let's go get the nether done. And then go to the fake overworld. And now I have to fly around and find all of the silly little things that exist in this world. So that means I'm going to be doing a lot of this, I think. That one got that one. This is a forest. I think this is another forest. Yep, we got this one. I think this is a plains, if I recall. No, that's a river. That's a plains. Anyhow, I will be back with you guys once we get this done, which means I'm going to be out here flying patterns until I get this. Is it done? Well, never mind then. I thought we were going to be flying patterns around until we didn't need. Oh, cool. Where's your? Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. If we're that quick at it, where's one of these scrolls? Thank you. And boom. So, the next fun part then, we need to be able to get this sorted out and done. How much of this do I currently have? I have everything. Well, how about that? Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Quantum Quarry. Beautiful. Love it. Let's go see about making some fun stuff here. So, I am going to... We're going to put this over here since we already have a quarry sitting next to this, and I think I can convince this to do what I want it to do simply. So, if I put you down, am I going to have to do this the hard way? I think I got to do this. Basically, what I want to do is I want that to... Can you place something down on that? Right there. Thank you. And then I should be able to build the Quantum Quarry controller down. And then get rid of that. And I think boop, 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 and a boop. And I probably should grab a, let's see, where are we? What are we doing? Where's my thing? Let's go grab a quick chest because I want to see what this is going to give us. We'll grab that chest and a lever. Do I not have any levers on me? Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Up here. So we'll do this. And then I'm going to do this. And what this is going to do is it's going to mine up a fake world, technically, as it would normally do, like a regular miner. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see where this goes. For right now, I'm going to let that run, and hopefully we end up with some good stuff. This is going to get tied into the trash can network very quickly, actually. Let's see. What is the trash can network? Trash can network is... where? This? What is this one? This is all black. Let's tie this into the trash can network then. Let's see. Ender chest. And can I have a couple of these? Why do I have so much black floral powder? That's interesting. I don't remember what I was doing. All right, and then I want to say what we'll probably do is I have a few of these. Do I have a transfer node at this point that's still chilling? I do, and I think I want to use that for right now too. How did I not put any of that in here? The transfer pipe, and let's go downstairs because most of what this thing's going to produce is going to be random junk. So it's got to start the bottom and work the way around and do a couple other things. So I do want to do... nope, not that. I want to do... where are we going to put this thing? We'll put it right next to it right there, and then we'll do a filter, which that should allow me to do a little bit of work there. Why did I do that? I don't want that thing. What I want is this, and then go get us a lever again so that I'm not wasting things. Filter. Stick. And let's see, lever. Since I don't feel like wasting stuff, we don't need to be worried about wasting. And then let's go hook this dude up. So this is going to let me, if I'm lucky, put some stuff down. Where is my box? I have something other than that, please. We'll do this and that. And then we'll put the lever on it because like I said, I kind of don't care at this point. But if we have anything special in here, I don't want it to be sucking it up, which we don't. So let's just do this. Cobblestone, limestone, dirt, marble, all of that I don't care about. We're going to put all of that in a filter. So this, and this. That's all going to go into the trash can. So if I turn this on, that'll put a redstone signal right there, which will make this transfer node not function correctly. If I stuff that and this in here and turn it on, and do something like this to help it. Oh, right. Yeah, we may have to help the other end of this. I'd forgotten we did that. Let's see. Here. Let's see. What are we using here? Is it using... I don't have any speed upgrades. Get some speed upgrades in that. Thank you. Here. Go. Those should catch up after a little bit. Now, I can probably go ahead and just say that maybe I'm going to take a little bit of this dirt and some of this marble along, and we'll just make sure our cobblestone resources are up because this is a lot of you know, cobblestone and things and stuff like that. We don't really need it. Okay, so that's up. Then I guess I can just do that. That's fine. The marble I'll hang on to because of stuff and things that we need. I'm going to be under the assumption that this thing is going to find something for us if we let it run for a while. Now, what that thing is going to be, I don't know. I'm hoping that that will show up eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that run. Now, it says right here, don't just wait while your quarry mines away. You can use enchanted books to buff your Quantum Quarry. Yeah, I know. What can we put in this thing? If present, will auto-destroy any items not in the filter. Actually, that do not match the filter. Then I don't even need... No, we're gonna use that for parts. We're gonna use that for parts. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that for parts. So an enchanted book. Do you suppose we can put, like... I don't know. Where is this? This one in there? So we're digging through a mesa plateau right now, and that may or may not come up with something very good. Again, I have no idea where this stuff's going to come from, and I think actually we could possibly play around with this a little bit. So like biome markers. All of these are biome markers. Can I craft that? Can I craft the dye? Can I craft the dye? Can I craft the purple dye? Purple dye. Does this not work? No, of course not. Why would it not work? There, a bunch of that. Now, technically what I can do with this then is I can take a marker like this and go boonk, and now it's going to say I'm in the end. And if I do this, it should change that to the end and mine the end stuff, which theoretically is going to be whatever we can get as far as materials here. So mithril, I don't know where I'm supposed to find this stuff. So mana infused things, this stuff right here. I don't know where I'm supposed to find this, but if we notice, we get another mithril ore, we get an end mithril ore, and we get the regular pulverized stuff, which is regular overworld stuff. I'm assuming if I play around long enough with this thing, I'll eventually find what I need. But we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. We now have a Quantum Quarry, and it's now mining nothing that I really want for right now, I think. But we'll see what it does. We'll see how it makes out. We'll see what it comes up with. I think we're probably still trying to catch up over here. What did you end up in? Hey, don't. What did you end up in? Where are we? We're over. Holy moly, did I get out of whack? Okay, yeah, you're still trying to catch up with this. So we may have to build another one of these over here. I knew that this was coming kind of thing. It's one of those I knew this was going to be here kind of a deal. So I may have to build another one of these recyclers and then have it kind of sort between the two of those. I think for right now, guys, we got enough content. I hope we've got probably quite a bit of time watching and waiting on this thing. And with the mess that happened last episode of having to craft that thing and do everything right now, I think I'm going to call it. We're going to let stuff play. We're going to goof around and we're going to see what happens. And hopefully, after a little while, I will come up with something that I really want. I find this very interesting that I'm not getting... How am I getting this stuff from the end is what I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't really make any sense. I'm assuming like I can go into the overworld and change things around, or maybe what we should be doing is the nether. Give me another one of these real quick. And nether... Where are you at? And we'll put this in here and do this. So Fortune 3, it's still not mining anything, I don't think. It's still saying we're mining quarry level, mock blocks mined. Oh, it does work. Well, I'm glad I waited. Okay. Cool. So over a period of time, it'll actually get something done. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.